going above and beyond. That's what one man is being praised for.
Meisha has the man's story in today's Love It. Meisha.
Well, there will come a point in all of our lives when we'll see something that calls us to action. The question is, will we do what we're called to do in that moment? Well, one young man didn't hesitate, going above and beyond the call of duty for a stranger. Take a look.
Barbara Brayman will celebrate her 82nd birthday next week with a badly broken arm on the mend and not much recollection of the rough tumble that caused it during her daily stroll.
I have no idea what in the world happened, but he was just the sweetest guy.
What she does remember is Nick Keyes. The Air Force-bound 18-year-old was driving home from the gym recently when he spotted Barbara sprawled along the road with temperatures only in the teens.
Coming around a corner, someone could have, hit her, or could have been bad.
Didn't know him from a hole in the wall. He was just a nice young man.
That nice young stranger drove her to the ER, but he didn't stop there. He fetched a wheelchair, got her all checked in, and then waited and waited for her sons to arrive.
And I'm saying, this guy, he's something else. I said, God must have sent an angel.
A few days later, Nick got this from Barbara's family, a handwritten thank you note and a crisp $100 bill, a reward he's not altogether comfortable with.
I don't consider myself as a hero. I consider myself as, someone that was at the right place at the right time.
That's because Nick says he just did what he should do. He did what he'd want someone else to do for his grandmother.
That's right. Do unto others what you would have them do unto you. Nick didn't just call an ambulance for a stranger in trouble. He went the extra mile and drove her all the way to the hospital and waited with her to make sure she would be okay. A complete stranger. Great job, Nick, and best of luck to you in the Air Force. I love it. I call it angels in the room sometimes when someone just shows up at the right time and they have the decision, am I too busy, or what can I squeeze in, or if they actually act. And when they do, man, does that send just a ripple effect around the person's life, the community.
And you put yourself in that person's shoes and say, what would be done if my mom or sister or grandmother?
You better believe it. Absolutely.
Great story. Thank you, Meisha.
You're welcome.